So today we're going to pair a few of my favorite childhood tapas, if you will, with a very cool California Riesling, natural of course. And we're going to talk about healing some inner childhood wounds. Remember that I am not a professional, although it may seem so, but yeah, that's that. Welcome to MukBae. So we have this 150 liter Magnum from Ruth Lewandowski, the other producer. It's 100% Riesling. There's no SO2 added. Let's start with, let's just go ahead. Actually, I need a drink. Let me go ahead and do this. The thing with wax tops, you just need to stand up to do it. This bottle is so tall that you have to stand up to open it. Oh my word. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get it on the first go. Oh, and she is a genius. Let's get to it. Ouch. Okay, so let's start off by saying I got a boo-boo today. I fell off my bike. Speaking of childhood wounds, sorry. I fell off my bike today, slammed on the brakes too hard and propelled at what degree angle is this? I'm just gonna say I was never that good in geometry, but at some angle I just flew off my bike. If this is my bike, I flew off and I'm fine. And maybe I kind of cried in the street for a few minutes because I was shocked and hurt and wanted my mommy. But I'm alive, okay? So bear with me. Yeah. I might just tell you guys some really embarrassing things about my childhood that I feel maybe have shaped a lot of the way I navigate through life. Yeah, so let's get into it. One of my favorite snacks of all time. All of my close friends know. Flamin Hot Cheetos. Can you see it? Can you see it? Great. Original hood classic. It has a lot of hints of hot peppers, cayenne, if you will. I feel like I taste a little paprika in it. I could just look at a few ingredients. There's a lot of stuff that I can't pronounce, but okay, there's a lot of red 40 Lake, so there's salt in here. Look, there's a lot of stuff in here, very complex flavors. Another one of my favorite snacks are white cheddar popcorn. Woot woot, woot woot. I know you guys are gonna be like, Roni, you say you don't like cheese. This is not the same type of cheese. I don't like cheese on burgers or macaroni and cheese or anything that you guys like cheese on. I like cheese in the way, this isn't even cheese to me. This is flavored dust, period. That's good. That's really good. It's citrusy, it's herbaceous, kind of spicy. I feel like I just taste orange peels. Wow, that's incredible. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. It's a Magnum. It's a Magnum. Oh God. There we are. Dude, pouring a Magnum is just so, you know, it's cute for aesthetic, but it's like not every day do you just pour 150 milliliter. It's not every day that you hold a 150 milliliter bottle of things. So, oh my God, wow, this is, I feel like I'm in California. Wow, let's get to this. I'm gonna start off with this. So put that down here. Put it over there. Open this guy. We don't need Capri Suns because we're drinking wine. Ba-dum bum bum ba. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I haven't had a Lunchable in so long. So long, so long, so long. Childhood Roni is really ecstatic. I used to only like dream of having a Lunchable, and I'm just gonna open my little Hot Cheetos and sparkling hot popcorn. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the turkey Lunchable. See, what you do, what comes in a Lunchable is a little cracker and a tiny piece of, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a tiny piece of turkey meat. Look, just look. Okay. What you do is you do this, slap it right on there. Slap it, and then look, there's cheese, but I don't like cheese, so I'm just gonna do it like this. Oh. Wow. It's really good. So pretty much this Lunchable is like a Childish charcuterie board. I love it. Meat, crackers, cheese, a little piece of sweet. My God, what a variety. I really love variety. Truly love variety. And this pizza one, apparently this is the pizza dough. Look, they baked it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put a little of the mozzarella on the dough that I assume is the, okay. So because I don't necessarily love cheese, and that's the only option as toppings, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna eat this bread and mozzarella. Boom. Bread and marinara. It's not bad. It's not bad, really. Let me just get up. White chip popcorn. So good. Wow. Wow. So, let's talk about some of Roni's childhood experiences that shaped my adult life. And one of the earliest stories I can think about is the story of the blue crayon. You know what's really good? If you eat a hot Cheeto and put white popcorn in your mouth. The combination is just really delicious. These are two complex flavors that I truly have prided myself in discovering. Yeah, you need just one of these and one popcorn. A taste explosion in your mouth. Just want y'all to see the Magnum. Yeah, so one of the earliest stories of my childhood that I feel like I always tell is the story of the blue crayon. So I was about 7 years old. 7 years old. In second grade. I was at a new school. When I was in second grade, I asked one of my classmates, I won't say her name because I think we're still friends on Facebook. I remember we were having like a coloring time, like recess or I don't know, creative time. And I asked this one to let me see the crayon when she's done with it. She said no. And mind you, I was 7. I hadn't had a lot of life experience, but no one had ever told me no, especially about a crayon. And so I asked her why not, because I was so baffled and confused as to if you weren't using it, why can't I see it? So I asked her why. She said, and I quote, because you ugly.
You sure is ugly.
Me? That's what I should have said. I should have asked her, are you talking to me? Or are you talking to the damn wall? But I didn't. She said, because you ugly. And I don't even know if I had a response to that because she said it so matter-of-factly. And I just remember a few people laughing. It wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, like it wasn't one of those things where I like remember the classroom bursting into laughter because she had done such a great burn. It's just, she was just like, simply no, this is why you're not seeing the fucking crayon. And fast forward 2020, year our Lord, I realized that I have been holding on to that for quite some time. I've always, for as long as I can remember, I've been very hyper aware of the way society treats certain people who look a certain way. Whether it be the clothes they have on, shoes they have on, hairstyles they have, whatever. Fat, skinny, whatever. I've always been hyper aware of aesthetic. And what I took away from that moment, which I wish I hadn't because I feel like that has really, I've been in my own way for quite some time because of that. That blue crayon was symbolic to, because of how you look, you won't have access to the things you want. And I know you're like, oh no, kids are just kids. You were 7, But childhood trauma sticks with you from 7 to whatever age I am. I'm 28. And I mean, while it doesn't sound practical, like to keep holding on to stuff like that, it does. It shapes you. And what's crazy about it is this woman probably doesn't even remember saying this. I think she's married to like a pastor or something, like super religious. But sometimes I'm just tempted to like message her and be like, hey bitch, do you remember when you called me ugly in 2nd grade? You ugly. You need to apologize to me. You owe me an apology. But she would literally probably be like, what? Get over it. It's not that easy. Probably like, Roni, you need therapy. And I say to you, you're right. But until then, anywho, so I feel that ever since that moment, deep down in my consciousness, I've either not tried out for like the cheerleading squad or anything where conventionally beautiful people I feel thrive at or are known to be associated with. I've like strayed away from that my whole life. I remember trying out for the basketball team, and I had no interest in the basketball team. I didn't even become athletic until college, in which I played rugby for 3 years. But back then, what I really wanted to be was a cheerleader. And now that I think about it, I never tried out because I thought they may have been like, oh no, you ugly. I know what you're thinking. Roni, how dare you think something so crazy like that? You're stunning. That I am, my friend. That I am. But body dysmorphia and all those things, poor self-image, if you don't feel that yourself, I've been so traumatized from that girl saying that I haven't done a lot of things because I thought that people were going to be like her same response. No, because you ugly. And lately, I've realized that I need to acknowledge that hurt me. You know, I was just a young babe wanting to just commune with my peers through art. And that bitch had the nerve to turn me down, to shut me out. She made me feel like an alien. So, what I had to do was acknowledge that hurt me. All I wanted to do is be friendly, be a friendly schoolmate to my peers, vibe out through art, maybe share a crayon or two. And life comes at you fast, and you develop really poor self-image views of yourself. So what I'm doing today is acknowledging That shit hurt me. It hurt me. It made me feel so low. Lower than the lowest low. Lower than, what's low? Lower than dirt. It made me feel lower than the crabs at the bottom of the sea. Plankton. It made me feel like plankton. Now what I have to do is forgive. I have to forgive her, and I have to forgive myself. It's a combination. I have to forgive her. I have to forgive her for being so rude and so mean, and actually just having very poor taste. Because I mean, look. It's me. Come on. She didn't know. She didn't know that was gonna stick to me well into my adult years. She was just being a dick. As kids do. And what I have to forgive myself for is giving someone that much power over how I perceive myself. It's hard. Because even when you grow up and grow into your face and grow into your big ass head, cute head, and you actually love your boobs and all these things, once you actually start to like yourself, you can feel some shame for even giving that much energy. And then you're just like, oh, like, how stupid were you to even believe them? But anyway, sorry, whoa, I didn't expect that to happen. Wow. So I can't feel shame for allowing someone's insignificant, inaccurate opinion of me make me feel crappy because I believed it at one point in my life. 2 points for a lot of my life. The good thing about forgiveness is you get to start over. Now, would I ever befriend this person? Absolutely not. Kick rocks. Go to hell. However, I forgive myself. And what I get to do to start over is I get to change my narrative. I get to re-nurture that part of my childhood self. I get to look in the mirror and I get to say, Roni, you're so cute. You're so cute. I get to say, you don't have a weird face. You have stunning bone structure. Look at those cheekbones. Look at those lips. Your fillers could never. A natural pout. I get to remind myself. I have to make up for all the years that I didn't like looking in mirrors. That I should have just tried out for the damn cheerleading team. You know? I did try out for the majorette squad. Didn't make it. But that has more to do with rhythm. And I'm still working on that. But look, man. You gotta nurture your kiddie self. My new narrative is, Roni, you're fucking awesome. And you're fucking awesome. You get to say that. Because your opinion of yourself is the only thing that matters. And that's what's tea. Or wine. Yeah. One of the reasons I picked Lunchables for today's meal is because Lunchables were a delicacy to me growing up. It was just one of those things that I didn't often have, like the kids on TV. In fact, we simply didn't have the means for it. So my mom, as innovative and creative as she is, made me a Lunchable from a milk carton, or a gallon milk carton. She literally cut the carton up the middle, and like the different compartments, there's just like different spaces. It looks like this looks like a milk carton if it were flat, kind of. And she, not carton, but a plastic milk jug. My mom would cut the milk jug to be creative because we didn't have the means to get Lunchables. And I remember she offered to make a Lunchable once we were done with the milk jug so I could take it to school, like her homemade Lunchable. And I was mortified. I was like, the kids are gonna be like, why the fuck do you have a milk jug with bologna and crackers in it? And I just didn't have the language to say, hey asshole, we don't have the means. My mom's being creative. We're doing what we do. So I never had Lunchables, and every time I saw Lunchables at the grocery store, I'd be like, one day. One day. And today I get to pair it with this fire ass natural wine. Ow, my boob hurt. Ow. Look, isn't my Band-Aid so cute? Ouch, it hurts though. So, because we didn't really have the means growing up to get like really delicious food, and kind of suffer from food insecurity, I really like fine cuisine, and I like to eat what the fuck I want. And this was my goal today. I get to change the narrative. I get to give Roni's inner child what the fuck she missed out on. So that was the goal for today. The reason I got these Lunchables is because I wanted to nurture Roni's inner child. And she always wanted these things. And I get to change my narrative. Inner child Roni, you can eat whatever the fuck you want to eat, you know? And drink whatever the fuck you want to drink. Baby, it's Magnums for the rest of our life. Period. Period. Come on. Baby, you'll never suffer food scarcity again. First off, let's just talk about this texture. This texture is good as fuck. Full body, nice acidity. My God. Anywho, back to my story. Just remember, acknowledge your childhood trauma. Forgive your parents, forgive your bullies. They were navigating a certain way, even if it were at your expense. They don't get to have that power over you anymore. You get to change that narrative. Each and every day you get to change the narrative. It's your story. If you want to be in the circus, go to the damn circus. You want to eat hot Cheetos for breakfast? Eat hot Cheetos for breakfast. You get to do that. And also, I want to say thank yourself. Thank your inner child for existing, for having these stories for you to tell. Thank your inner child for laughing off those hurtful words that people said. You got this. Thank your inner child. There was nothing wrong with you ever. It was the people around you. Okay? Believe that. Alright, that's my spiel. Love you guys much. Heart